So we're just going to go through our poster generator here. So you can see that we have our poster generator. It's down the bottom of our sign dictionary, which we can access via the menu up the top. You can see here we're on our sign dictionary. And down the bottom we have our poster generator. So we just click on this and it will take us to our poster generator page. So you can see we have a very simple layout for our poster generator here with our menu on the left, which allows us to customize our posters. So you can see we have posters, landscape posters, wall prompts, flashcards, communication boards, routine, and first and then. And we'll go through them all shortly. If we scroll down a bit, we have all the different colors that you can choose for your posters. But if we go back up to the top, you can see we're going to start with our posters. Now with our posters, with all of our ones, you can change the title of the poster. So we're just going to make a toys poster here. So we just highlight the word that we want to get rid of and type in what we want. So I'm going to make mine all in capitals. I'm just going to pop that in. There we go with our toys signs. So we simply click on the picture and it will bring up a catalogue of different signs that you can use within the posters here. Now they are in alphabetical order, as you can see. Down here you have categories that you can choose from. So for example, if you wanted animals, you can just click on this one, Australian animals, and it will just bring up Australian animals or Australian animals and beach and birthday, and it could just bring up what's under these categories. Now if you unclick them all, then all of them will come up. So in our search bar up the top here, we're going to search for some toys. So we've got here, we're going to search for ball. You see ball comes up here. We're just going to click on the next one, and here we can search within our search bar, but we can also bring up categories here. So if we scroll down, we see we have the category toys. So we'll click on that, which brings up a load of toys. So we're just going to fill up our poster with all different types of toys here. What should we go for? We'll go for sand pit and dinosaur. What else should we put in there? Bubbles and I don't know, Play-Doh. And then we're just going to click on dollhouse, and lastly we'll have some crayons in there too. So you see it's very quick to fill up our poster here. Now if we come down here, I'm just going to show you these buttons here. You can click hide text and the text will disappear, or show text and the text will appear. Now you can just click on the text and adjust it however you wish. You can simply just get rid of all of it, or you can adjust any words that you wish, because sometimes you might have a different preference. You can also adjust what you call it as well. You don't have to call it Play-Doh, you can call it just dough or call it whatever you like. But as I said, so you can adjust the writing. The good thing about when you hide the text is that it centers the picture, so you don't have a big white gap down the bottom. So let's go and explore some of the other options that you can have. So you can have your landscape posters where you get a few extra signs in down the bottom. You also have wall prompts, which changes it to just one picture per page, which again, you can hide the text, you can show the text, you can also adjust the text and adjust what it's called as well, depending on what you want. Flashcards you can have here, and you see there's a dotted line to help you with where you need to cut them. The communication board, so you can fit more on there. With the communication boards, again, you can hide the text to make them more like a communication board and easier for you. You've got the routine chart, so we've got a blank page here, and then if you scroll down, you've got your routines here, which has the dotted line again that you can cut for if you wish. Now, within the routine charts, I'm just going to show you this little plus sign up here. So if you want to, like book corner, let's say, you can click the plus and then you can add another sign in there. So we're going to go for book. So we can either go with our search gallery, but it's right here. So I'm just going to click on book. But this doesn't look quite right. We don't want ball book. So we've got our two signs. So what do we do if we only want to go back to one? We simply press the plus sign again. And then we go back to the full catalogue and we press none. and then it'll go back to just having one sign again. So we need to change the ball to book, so we're just going to search book, there it is, and then we're going to add our plus, and we're going to search for corner here, and there it is, corner. So then we have book corner, so we can have the two signs in with our routine chart. And again, we can hide the text, and we can also alter the text and alter what it's called as well, alter the title. Again, if you want to get rid of it, you simply go to the plus, go to the sign gallery and click none. Then we have our first and then charts. We just have our front cover here with the spaces, and again we've got the dotted lines. You can cut it out and they will fit within the first and then. And again, you can change the first and then to first and next if you prefer. Down here on the left hand side, you can change your colours of your poster. You've got the pastel colours, the earth tones, you've got the bright colours, and then you've also got the grayscale as well. We've also got white as the last one, just in case you want to save a bit of the ink in your printer. Okay, so we can also clear the entries too, you see here, and it will just come up with a completely blank one apart from the title, which, as I said, you can change. Now, we also got this button here called Choose a Template. So if we click on Choose a Template, you can see we've already created some here for you, just maybe to give some inspiration, or if you're not really quite sure which ones, there's some useful ones here to give you some inspiration. So let's click on one of our ones here. Let's click on Mealtime Signs. So you see the mealtime signs comes up, and again you can adjust them and change them in whichever way you like, the writing, the signs, or the colours. Now this QR code up here, all of the QR codes will take you to the sign dictionary in case you need to watch the video of how to do the sign. Now when we're happy with it, we can save as a PDF. We simply click on that. It will save our poster, and if we go to our downloads, we can see there it is our poster that we can print off. One more thing for our poster generator, if you come down the bottom here, you can see there is a plus sign down the bottom. You simply click on that and it will give you the option to create a second poster down the bottom. So you can create more than one without having to save as a PDF each time. That's a brief run through of our poster generator. If you have any questions at all, just please flick us an email or give us a call and we'll can happily walk you through it.